welcome back to another video. This time it's a Friday Foursome response to Chris, NovaBug, and it's your four favourite racing games. Now I'm staring at them in front of me. Try and do it in date order, and these are all nostalgic based. There's no modern stuff with me. It's all retro goodness. So we'll make a start. First game is this bad boy, Virtua Racing. Now, got a story about this. When I was a kid, I've always pronounced it virtual. I don't know why. I've always stuck an L on the end and just turned it into virtual racing, virtual fighter. I don't know. I don't know why I say it, but yeah, you're supposed to say virtual racing, but it just doesn't sound right to me. It sounds a lot better with virtual racing. But anyway, name aside, this game is awesome. I remember playing this in the arcades on the East Coast back in the day, and when it came out on the Mega Drive, it were unbelievable. And the size of the cartridge, I always remember that. This was £70 when it came out brand new, and I couldn't afford it brand new. Couldn't afford to pay that huge price tag. So I bought this second hand from my local game shop. I've got my own virtual racing. Virtual racing. Sod it. I want to call it virtual racing. Yeah, I've got my own little record time card there. What were I saying? Sorry, I've gone off on a tangent there. Yeah, I traded some games in for this, 1 or 2 games in, and I put some money towards it. And I think I probably put about £30–40 towards it, and a couple of games just to get this. And there's only I think there's only 3 tracks on it. But I remember when the cheat came out, the mirror mode cheat, which basically reversed the 3 tracks that came with the game, or that were on the game. So effectively you got 6 tracks. So yeah, quite a good memory of that when that first came out. So that's my first one, featuring the Sega Virtua processor chip. I think in fact that was the only game to use that special chip. So there we go. So moving forward in time, I've got 2 actually that are very close by in time, but we'll which one should we go for? I'll go for this one here, Ridge Racer on the original PlayStation. Part of the Ridge Racer series. This was the 3rd one, and yeah, great game, really good. Classic arcade. I much preferred it to Ridge Racer and Ridge Racer Revolution. Music is great. Does look a little bit dated today, but still a great game, really good. And this was featured in JL76 Desert Island Games. So a bit of a plug there, John. Hope you don't mind, Chris. Right then, moving on. V-Rally 97 Championship Edition, also on the PlayStation. Many hours playing this game. When I first got it, I think I got a copy, which were on gold disc back then, when you see it your PlayStation chipped. And it was just solid, and I slowly got better at it. And obviously this is an original copy, black label. Great game, really good. And I think the best track I remember was the Corsica track. I remember playing that. I think I used the good old Lancia Delta. I'm sure you can have the Lancia Delta on this. I mean, I've not played it in ages, but yeah, really good game this. I'm not sure if there's one before it. I imagine there will be. This is 97, so there's probably one before and there's probably one after, but this is the one I played back in the day. V-Rally on the PSX PlayStation. And then lastly, moving forward ever so slightly in time, this bad boy, Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast on the PS2. and for a PS2 game it looks absolutely fantastic. It really does. I'm hoping they're going to do an HD remake, because if they did and they released this on a PS4 or an Xbox One, I'd definitely get one, because that's what's probably putting me off at the minute. I'm just waiting for a few more titles, because I do like modern racing games. I think they just look brilliant and they play really nice, and it's the big draw for me. That's what pulls me in. That's what's probably going to pull me in eventually and get me to buy a current gen console. So that is Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. Haven't played Outrun? You haven't lived. That is right. A few honorary mentions. I'm going to pick Gran Turismo on the original PlayStation. I'm going to pick Super Monaco Grand Prix on the Mega Drive. I mean, if you compare that to virtual racing, it was just night and day. And I remember playing this and then putting Super Monaco on, and you know, you really could see the difference. We're fully polygoned up with this this beast. What else can we mention? I'm just looking down the old probably Gran Turismo 2 actually, because I put a lot of time into that. So that is my response. Just try and get them all in shot, possibly. There we go. That is my 4 racing games, nostalgia based or retro, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll see the wrong cocker. I'll see the wrong.